not the best weather to be taking the ark off. Oh, a choppy wet ride, wind against tide, fairly choppy. As we pound through the waves, making our way to Sea Lark to take it off. David's up puffing. Not a good day for it, but we'll see how it goes. Courtesy of his rib that we got here. Soaking wet, but we got here. It turned out to be very windy when we got on board. Bit doubtful whether we'll make the trip today because of the wind, waves were getting up. We were actually being pushed sideways, even though we were on the mooring, and that was against the tide, so it was a very strong wind. We can't do it, we'll turn around and come back and get the mooring.
Just like to see, you took the head of the team and sheltered me and Paddy from all that water if you
Yeah, you're not kidding, I got soaked. Clearly did get soaked.
I did as well.
Yeah.
I'm just soaked up all that.
Yeah.
Given I didn't know where I was going and what the moorings were like that we were going to and how many boats would be around, and what I do know, it's a very narrow channel, so we decided to give it a miss today, and we'll look for a calmer day and make the trip again.
Very windy, very windy.
It was a pity really, because I was hoping to finish off the season today, but anyway, another day it will have to be. We decided then to go and join the rest of the club, taking the cruisers off the water. We're waiting for those, the tide to go out. We beached them, wait for the tide to go out, and then lift them with the Duncan. That's been shown in previous videos.
Yeah, fine. You alright, you man? The last of the summer wine. I know, it looked like it. Hey, take two. This time we've got Gareth with us, and we're still going on to the moorings apparently. So anyway, I'd rather put it on. It's a nice calm day at the moment, so we should be all right. Yeah, on board. 12:10. Just getting ready. We need to, he said, set off. He said get there roughly an hour before high water. He tidying me boat up, then he?
Just making everything ready there for that.
Great stuff. It's fairly well buoyed, although it gets a bit confusing there because there's two buoys. But we're sticking to these port cans. I think that's the safer bet. Stick to the port cans, and that way we know that we're not going too far in. So far, so good. It doesn't seem that bad at the moment.
The very difficult channel to go down this is, although you can see water all around us, we're actually in 1.2 meters of water at the moment, and literally
they don't look like boats to me.
A couple of feet either side it's down to 0.2, so it's a very narrow channel, and we're just taking it easy, following what buoys we can. As I say, had we tried this on the first day in the weather conditions that we had, we certainly wouldn't have got in. We would have been in serious trouble, I'm sure.
Yeah, head for the fishing boats. He said pass them on the port side, and then we pass Yeti, which is the blue one there. That doesn't look like there's enough water there though, does there? If we've got to turn past Yeti.
No, and there's only about another foot of this to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it to be enough water there.
No.
We can see. I mean, I know it does rise
This
radically.
This is what I've seen now
Yeah.
when I'm walking.
It rises.
It's got twigs in the ground
Yeah.
now marking the channel.
Yeah.
See them twigs sticking up?
Yeah.
They mark the channel. Well, so far the dinghy's going to fend us off.
Stopped dead on this fishing boat. Grounded. Can't get past them. Here's Steve to the rescue.
Thank goodness for Steve from Heswell who rescued us. We were able to finally moor Sea Lark and leave her heading up back to D Sailing Club on the dinghy on my electric motor, which wasn't running particularly well, to be honest with you. Problem with the skeg, although the motor is fine. But yeah, heading back to the D Sailing Club. This was the last of the sailing season now. Sea Lark safely moored. We're just heading back along the moorings. And it's very difficult to gauge where the channel is. I've been able to mark it on Navionics now, so I should know for next time. And instead of going, keeping this to the port as we're coming in, this fishing boat, we need to keep it to the starboard side. That was a lesson learned. And otherwise, very successful trip. Saved, as I say, by Steve from Heswell. Many thanks to Steve, and hopefully we'll get the boat on the hard in a couple of weeks' time. It's a bit too low, the tide at the moment. Plus there's no trailer ready for me to go in. But as soon as I get a trailer sorted out, I'll be able to go in. I'll try and show that exercise. I don't know whether I'll be available, but Steve said he'd move it down for me anyway if I'm not there, which is very good of him actually. It's a fantastic service. He's very
all
helpful.
done now. Have the trailer back. Gareth, thank you, sir.
You're very welcome.
Last man standing now is Lee. We're moored up down there. Take it in a couple of weeks' time. Only the fishing boats out there now. And Denny's gone missing.
It's a bit cinder though.
And there's Denny coming down, and that's the end of our journey to this year.
Finally comes to an end. Big thanks to all those who helped me this year. Denny, Martin, Taffy, Gareth, Barry, Duncan and Sarah came with us. Sonia with Martin. We had quite a good year really all round. Thanks to everyone who helped me sail it this year.
Last man standing, Sienna, out there, very no mates, waiting to go in. All clear. My boat way down there.